collections on hand. Today, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into what this video is about, what the title says. So why I chose a Charger over a Challenger. And I've had this car, as you guys know, or most of you guys know that are subscribed to me, coming up on 3 years. This is my 2017 Dodge Charger Daytona 392, if you're new to the channel. And I actually ordered it at the 1st of 2017 January, and it took 6 weeks before they built the car. And when I finally got the car 6 weeks later, it was like March 22nd, 2017. So I ordered this car. It was built specifically for me. It had my name on the sticker I got in the back, which is a great touch by Dodge. When you order a car from them, that's what happens. They put your name on it when you build and price it. So to get into, I guess, the main reason of why I chose to get a Charger over a Challenger, mainly because I like the way how the Charger looks, to be honest with you guys. I've never really been into two-door cars. You know, I'm not that tall, but I'm not that short. I'm 6'3", so I've always just preferred a four-door sedan. I prefer that look. I've never really been into two-door cars or coupes. So with that being said, just the way how the Charger looks compared to the Challenger, I like more. That's just my preference. Now, I have, give me a minute guys, go by this guy. So I know a lot of my subscribers have the Challenger, and I know a lot of my subscribers have the Charger. So no shots fired at people that have a Challenger, but that is just not my preference when it comes to the looks of a car. Yes, I know with the Challenger, they wanted to keep the old retro look, the more, you know, old school muscle car look, you know, that kind of squared up body and two doors. And, you know, once they get to that point where they're SRT and they have that SRT appearance package, to me, honestly, the Challenger looks a lot better, honestly. It has some shape to it, it has some aggression to it, and, you know, it doesn't look as boxy as just like a Challenger with no SRT appearance package. You know, that's number one. I just like how the Charger looks better. Yes, the Charger has a more modern look. It has more curves. Yes, it is square in the back and a little bit more rounded out in the front, which is why people say the Chargers before this generation had a more aggressive look because they were more squared up. And these guys almost just got into an accident right in front of me. So, you know, but I like that modern look on the Charger compared to the Challenger. That's number one. So on top of me just liking four doors and preferring a four-door sedan over a two-door car, I just pretty much like how the Charger looks overall compared to the Challenger. So that's number one. Number two, and I guess this would piggyback off of number one, the practicality of having a Charger with four doors and being able to put people in the car easier. All right, you got four doors that can just open up. Number three, man, I put B-roll up as I'm talking. I like the center cluster on the Charger a lot better than I do on the Challenger. Yes, I know with the Challenger, once again, they were trying to stick with the old school retro, you know, speedometer or cluster with the gauges, how they have that old school retro look. That I'm not really into. Some people are into that. That is your preference, and other people do not like that. I mean, you know, I like that more modern look when it comes to the gauges on the inside of these Chargers, and especially on the Hellcat where it is redded out. It's all red in the background, and of course you got the 200 on the dash. My dash has 180, which is still pretty crazy, but 200 is even crazier. You know, that is just preference. You know, these cars all have a nice look, but it boils down to preference. It boils down to preference and what you really like. If you like a two-door coupe sports car type look, then that is the great thing about the world we live in right now. There's options, and you can jump on something like that and enjoy it if that's what you really like. If you like four doors, you can definitely jump on a four-door sedan, and that's one of the main reasons some of these car makers are going into what they call a four-door coupe, like that Mercedes that came out a few years ago with the dome look. It was like a coupe. It's shaped like a coupe, but it's got four doors because people want that four-door. They want the coupe, but they want the four doors, you know. Or like Audi with the A7. The A7 has that hatchback, which I love the A7, but I do not like that hatchback where the whole glass is connected with the trunk and it lifts up. I do not like that. I prefer my glass and my trunk to have a separation. Like I want my glass to just stay down and then my trunk to lift up. I don't want them all connected. I do not like that. So, but I love the shape of that car. But the one thing that would stop me from getting that Audi A7, I know we're getting a little bit off topic, is the connection with the glass in the trunk, that hatchback. So that's where it boils down to preference, like we were talking about earlier. And to piggyback off of the Audis, I just like how the lights on the front and the rear of this Charger look way better than how they do on the Challenger. Now, we all know that Audi started this LED light technology. They were the first to come out with that. Now just about every car on the road took that. So on this Charger, as you'll see, just the lights, how they look. I love that shape, that horizontal U shape. It just looks aggressive to me. And then on the rear of this car, on this Charger, or that Racetrack taillight design, that's what they were going for. And I've done videos on this. That's what they were going for when they came out with that design for the tail lamps on the Charger. And by the way, how I said Audi started that front LED light technology and now everybody's doing it, I feel that Dodge started that connected unibody, like all the way across the back tail lamp design. Like I don't think, I think Lincoln has some of their newer models, Lincoln, or maybe I don't know, Volvo maybe now is doing it too, but that was something that was like taboo before, to have your actual tail lamps be connected. It was like always known for them to be separated on both sides of the vehicle. But now with Dodge, how they've basically connected that tail light design where it's a streamline, it's seamless all the way around, it's streamlined all the way around from left to right of this vehicle, how it's connected. To me, I think a lot of people now are taking from that. Now the thing is I could be on this highway and somebody could be 100 yards back, a football field back, and they see that Racetrack taillight design that's on the back of this car, and they know right away it's a Charger. All right, sometimes, yeah, you can kind of, if you're not really paying attention, it could be a dart. But at the same time, if you really look, you can tell it's a Charger when you see that signature taillight design that is now known for Charger. And I love how Charger has its own uniqueness when it comes to how these cars are designed, and the lights, and just the shape, the body shape, and the aerodynamics. And yes, the Charger has slightly better aerodynamics as far as cutting wind when it comes to performance. So the Charger is always known to be a little bit faster than the Challenger, and that's not why I wanted to jump on the Charger, but that's just something that a plus for Charger guys. So those are my few reasons on why I chose Charger over Challenger. Number one, I like how the Charger looks over the Challenger, period. I'm not into two-door cars. I'm more into four-door cars. I love the practicality that you can have people just jump in. You got four doors. You don't have to worry about pulling your seat up, and you have more backseat room. I also love the center cluster, how the gauges look better, and just the overall interior, how it looks on the Charger compared to the Challenger. I love the front lamps and the tail light design way better on the Charger than I do on the Challenger. And overall, like I said, the Charger just has way better aerodynamics. So to conclude on this, like I said, I know I have a lot of people that these guys cannot drive right here. So like I said, I know I have tons of subscribers that probably have Challengers that watch my my videos, my informative videos, because a lot of videos that I do are both for Challenger and Charger. They're basically for the engine. So if you got a 392, you could have it in a Charger or a Challenger, and some of my videos are based on just the engine, not specifically which car you have out of the Challenger or the Charger. So your car that you have to enjoy the car that you have. It's all preference. It's not like I completely dislike Challengers. It's just my preference. I prefer a Charger. Your preference, you would prefer a Challenger over this car, and everybody's happy. We all have these 392s, and you can just enjoy them. And that is going to do it for this upload. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be a wrap.